for a quick bathroom break, and we're back on the road. Dad's taking a turn driving. We're out here, I don't know, we're on 80 almost to Truckee, I think, so we'll check in here in a little bit. Jeep's towing good. You can maybe see it back there. No problems. Smooth sailing. Just park on the end?
Yeah.
I agree.
Shovel and a fire extinguisher.
Yes, sir. Shovel's back here. Fire extinguishers on this side over here. All right, we made it here a couple hours ago. Got the Jeep unloaded, got the room loaded. Did a little carburetor check. Not going to change anything on the jetting. It's good for now. So we're just scoping out the competition.
And it had prime rib.
Oh, we did have prime rib dinner. Yeah, so we're fueled up, ready to go. So we'll show you a couple of the competitors, and we'll catch you tomorrow morning at the driver meeting.
See you then.
We're gonna just do a lap of this, and then we can go do a lap of that. We're just gonna catch some of what we can in the parking lot. I like the white wheels. I think that works really well with the red. Could work. Yeah. I don't think they're in the race. You looked.
It looks for the sticker.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't touch this.
Got MC Hammer
Can't touch this.
with the Hawthorn 100 boys. I think Auntie Wendy had something like that. Might have been a little newer. And the bumper on the Kia is nice. Dang. It's the bomb. What would have been like the comparable vehicle? 220. I don't know if that means 6-cylinder.
You'll be heading out of here at 7:30, and basically you'll be heading out onto the course itself at 8 o'clock. And basically a few things I want to go over. You've heard before, I've got to tell you again. It's 121 miles long. Be sure you have enough fuel to get there and get back. If you don't, you get at checkpoint 3, you can deviate and come right back to the city here. They have a little road, and that's a nice big road to run down. And also, keep your speed down safely. Because of the fact they've had major washouts out here and a lot of dips in the trails. They tried to cover them up best they possibly can. The county did, but we can't guarantee it. So with the dust out there, you may not see it to the very last second. So just drive very cautiously. Stay on the road as normal, as you should do. Take your time, enjoy yourself, most of all. At 3, they are serving lunch. We have hot dogs and water and stuff like that they have there. Take your time and such. one more thing, and that is basically you're going to end up by Bodie, way the heck out there. That's where I will be also, another gentleman. And what we're going to do here is this. When you come around Bodie, I'm going to have to block you and have you get across. Bodie has a gigantic festival going on right now. And I've got to get you through those people there, get you around Bodie. Right behind the road I'll deviate you on, I'll get you through, will be behind the ranger's shack. And there's a road right across from him. There's a right road to stay on. Once you get onto that main road to go behind that shack, 15 miles an hour all the way until you come. Now you were told when you get past the parking lot, go ahead. No, that changed. You come to a cattle crossing, which is just like another 100 yards down the road. Once you get there, then you can pick your speed up you want. But keep it at 15 because it's right around that road there are houses, farms, and cattle actually walking the road. So keep it at 15 miles an hour, please.
All right, we're getting started up here at the beginning of the starting line. We got the Hawthorn 100 crew, some good competition. We got a newer Bronco over here. So we got a few things going on. And, there it is. Get them going. And then we got a bunch of side-by-sides all the way down, and then we're all the way at the back. So I'll do a little jump cut to where we're at. Here we are, back at the pack, but it's timed, not, first, second, third kind of thing. So we'll get fired up and get out there.
One thing everybody's got,
Money.
ice chest.
Oh yeah, that too.
Money too.
All right, we're prepped up at the parade start. So this is gonna get us out of town to the actual race starting line. I think we got like search and rescue escort or police escort, something like that to get us through town for all these guys. And then we'll be off here pretty quick. So getting excited. It's at least 85 degrees already. It is 7:30 in the morning. So it's gonna be a warm one, but we're gonna get into elevation, so maybe it'll get a little bit cooler up there. We'll find out. As we're waiting for starting line to take off, Dad's being Dad and help these guys out with their misfire issue. I don't know what cylinder that is. That's 2 or 3, but flooded it. Getting back up to speed, so looks like they're all good. They're getting back in. Yeah, we're doing some video.
We love it.
Thank you. Hello, Mike. I found your Bronco. Alright, Dad just locked up our front hubs because we pulled over to let the side-by-side or dune buggy through. And I don't know if you can see, but we kind of dug ourselves a little hole. It's real silty out here. So, first chance to try four-wheel drive and see how it goes. All right, we're not quite to checkpoint 1, but we pulled over to let some side-by-sides through, stretch our legs a little bit. I forgot to air down earlier, so we're still at 26. We're gonna go down to 16 or 18, something like that, because a lot of the washboard stuff is really bouncy. And, oh yeah, that's gonna be fun to open up. You should.
Well, It's all dusty.
Oh, inside? I was more thinking the carbonated one, cracking that open is going to be interesting.
You want a tea? You want water?
I'll have a tea. Tea sounds good. Huh. Well, no wonder. Well, we aired up at 6 o'clock in the morning at my house when it was 58 degrees outside, and it's now probably close to 100, and we've been running it. So they're up to 35 PSI. All right, we're down to, I don't know, 17, 19, something like that PSI all the way around. Dialed in our idle circuit a little bit leaner because we were getting a little bit too rich on the AFR. And we're gonna get back on the trail, make us up some time.
And sunscreened up again.
Yep, sunscreen peed, so everything's been taken care of. So this is checkpoint 2. Do we need to do anything, or you guys got a number? We're good.
They got your information.
Excellent. And we're off. Thanks, guys. All right, checkpoint 2 done. Gonna keep moseying. Got some more sunscreen on. Got a sun shirt on. And we're gonna keep going, see how far we get. It's probably fine. That's a little sketchy.
Yes, real sketchy.
I think we picked ourselves up a little hitchhiker. Can you see him? All right, we just hit checkpoint 3. Just got out, stopped to use the bathroom. We got some hot dogs going on down there. So we're gonna fuel up ourselves. It is 2:30. We've been doing this thing for like 6 hours and something minutes. Last year, or 2 years ago, I should say, this is as long as it took us, but it was only 84 miles, and this time it's 121. So we're gonna get back at it. There's one more checkpoint, checkpoint 4, and then the hotel, and we're closing that loop. So we'll get a few more time lapses, get a little bits and bobs, but really the Jeep is doing great. There's a few little rattles and clunks and things like that that might be new, but we're not going to really worry about them because it's driving good, and we'll figure them out when the time comes. So for now, we're going to get some dogs. All right, it's not going to look very steep on camera, but this is probably the steepest thing we've done so far. Piece of cake.
Are you having fun?
Yeah! Lug-Nutz! More when we left lunch an hour ago. to the convention center to go to awards night. And we got our raffle tickets and our poker run card that we don't know how it works. And we're gonna go figure it out. Oh yeah, the new shirts. Here, model, of course. Back. There it is. Looking good.
What do we got next, Pete?
Oh no. I'm shaking in anticipation.
We go big last night.
Slim Pickens here.
Yeah. We'll see.
Somebody did some fancy math.
Third place in the B class, which is fenders. So that's any type of vehicle. Booking, Hawthorn 100, regular nice car.
They all finished.
Whenever you bring out here, that'll say fender. And in third place, we have Ian Wake and Eric Beltrami. And I was the driver of that vehicle over by great passengers. It's a stick shift sometimes on all the water, and Eric will shift for me. I'll just give him a little wink. And Marcel grabs water from the back seat for us. In second place in the fender class, we have someone who's never been here before. And the two other people in this park have never been here. CJ, get on the pedigree crew, let's go. So we'll be joining with these guys.
They're bringing the party.
These guys lost an alternator, so I was swapping batteries back and forth. I would swap it, charge it, swap it back. They lost a clutch for a while, they lost a tranny for a while.
All this problem, they still
Another guy was pulling them up the
Still
hill.
beat us
and I was
hours
pushing
apart,
behind.
yeah.
It was quite the chaos.
We'll fix
They
that
did
suspension.
finish, I think we only pulled them about 5 of the miles. They drove in the last 20 miles. I don't understand how. And it was pretty cool to watch. In first place, this might be the first time this guy's ever finished.
I think Hawthorn slept it.
Get up here, please. Come on, Mike.
Hawthorn took them all.
In the Hawthorn 100 we lost, so statistically it's pretty easy to sweep it, but I'm pretty proud of these guys. We got the sweep. Give a round of applause, guys. Thank you.
All right, that's it for the night. Dinner done. No award for us this time, but nothing but a good time. But we'll take that. We'll bring it back next year with the rest of the Lug-Nutz. We'll sign off in the morning with a little breakfast and get out of town. Yep. All right. Lug-Nutz. Alright, so quick damage report on everything Jeep. We just got it hooked up. Drive shaft disconnected, tow bar on, lights on, all that kind of stuff. Underneath, everything looks pretty solid. There's a little bit of, the same transmission leak that we've had. I saw a drip on the differential, so maybe we need to see about that, but nothing's like gross or spewing out or anything like that. Kind of the same oil leak that we've had with, I think, that are the valve covers. So we're getting new ones on order for that. We did have, you can see this, there's a little bit of a witness mark here where the paint was rubbed through by this brake line, and a similar, not quite as bad one over there. And so I think it's, yeah.
A lot of vibration off of the extended.
And because the booster and everything is, or it's got the power brakes, it's bigger, it's longer. So the plan is put some kind of a bracket between these two so that that'll hold it up from the end so it doesn't wiggle as much. So that should help. But while we were looking at that, we saw something that doesn't look quite flat anymore. Our battery's kind of tilted to the side. So you can see in here, this bracket that had held, I don't even know where it is, but it had held an arm similar to this that then had a tab that was bent over, and that's where it was bolted in, and then there's another tab on the bottom. So it looks like that one sheared off, and now we're only being held up by those two. So I don't know, we do have a ratchet strap. We could just ratchet the whole thing to this just for the drive home so it doesn't fall worse.
How much does that feel like? It's...
I can pick the whole thing up. So we'll throw a ratchet strap around that, and that'll get us home, and then we'll either make or buy something bigger and beefier. Yeah. And we could use the tray and then make our own arms or whatever and kind of make things a little bit more solid and support it. I think it does have a support bar that goes to the fender down here, but maybe we need to have another one that goes back to the firewall so that we've got, you know, two arms on the top, 2 arms on the bottom, something like that.
The battery needs airbags.
Yeah, some kind of shocks. And then we lost one bolt out of this fender, so those are separating just a little bit, but it looks like it's just a bolt that's missing. So that shouldn't be too bad. How's the other side look? Do we have a fender gap over there?
That's slight, maybe, but not more on that side.
Yeah, that looks like about what it usually does. That's not too bad. Cool. So next plan is ratchet strap that thing together so it doesn't fall off. Tow over somewhere else out of the way so we can air up tires with the air compressor that I haven't tried yet, and then go get some breakfast. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
All right, we're doing it.
That's a nice truck.
I bet. Going in, Elks Cove's breakfast. That's always getting compliments on the truck.